So, does anybody remember back in the day, before a lot of this social media, when we were cruising on this internet of stuff and things, where you had to use the dog piles, the lycoses, there seemed to be a lot of different canine searches around. However, back in the day, you found things because you'd find one site and it would link you to other sites. And it would link you to other sites. And it just got me to thinking that, oh, wait a second.
Ooh, a piece of candy. 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 Ooh, a piece of candy.
Because that's how they get you. All I'm saying is, you've been warned.
Though I know I should be wary, still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice!
Welcome, everyone. And all I'm saying about this is, I try to do my little part about linking things together across this internet of stuff and things. Because a lot of times, you'll hear many things. Occasionally, somebody may need to eat their own words, per se. But I mean, this is a very rare case. I do it all the time. It's all right. But I kind of noticed this a little bit earlier. I was listening to one of the Professor Wolfram streams. He was speaking with a colleague that he had worked with probably about 30 or 40 years or so ago. And they were discussing some of his research. And then all of a sudden, I heard this. And I found it interesting.
Now, we can come back to that in a second. I was just curious. You mentioned this end of the five halves as being a susceptibility. Why do you call it susceptibility?
It is well, there are several reasons for this.
Five halves, you say?
Kind of one reason, it is that, well, maybe the simplest reason, well, no.
Discussing manifolds and stuff.
So,
maybe even without.
It is because if you take the partition function itself, and say that the coupling constant is the cosmological term. Let's call it lambda or whatever.
The coupling, the five halves.
Then it turns out that this exponent is exactly what you get when you differentiate this partition function 2 times with respect to lambda. Because then it turns out that you get 1 over lambda to the power gamma.
Gamma, you say?
Okay. And this is exactly what you would get for the partition function in temperature. You have all over coupling constant beta multiplying the action, and you differentiate 2 times after that. Then you get the after beta. Then you get this susceptibility. So that's one reason to call it this susceptibility.
So I found that completely fascinating. And the reason why I say this is because, yes, I am a total shill. But all I'm saying is I'm pretty sure that I may or may not have had words with a particular individual, Mr. Thad Roberts, explaining, wait a second, what's that thumbnail? Oh, seems to be the mapping of the actions of the hyperbolic figure 8 knot. That's very fascinating there. There's to be 5 functions. There also happens to be a Mobius twist within there. That's fascinating. Apparently, he's found the gamma function somewhere within there. I remember the charts when I was going through it. All I'm saying is the internet, it's a very fascinating place. Yes. Look at my breadth of topics. It's like so I apologize. The Invader Zim principle, Saitama workout, mimetic couplings. I heard that word a little bit ago. And so what you're saying is pot is going to be legal? Question mark. Again, that was only based upon, I believe, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Now, that's all I really got. All I'm saying is there are certain places on this internet you might start learning about different stuff and things. And I should pay more attention to the chat. Welcome, Pearhead, as well as Dr. Smith. You know what? I'm going to give this one to you, Pearhead. So, peace out, everybody. Be safe. And remember, sometimes you just got to go to your happy place.
낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일